Hey everybody, it's Vicky with Dementia with Grace. We are back today with a new series. We are going to address some questions that are typed into Google, YouTube, Pinterest, the big three search engines. And the question usually starts with, why do people with dementia ... do whatever, make these decisions, say these things. And so we're going to answer some of the most common queried questions, okay? So we're going to talk about why do people make lists? Why do people with dementia not recognize their children? Why do people with dementia hoard newspapers, napkins, Kleenex? Why do people always ask to go home? Why are people with dementia so angry? We're going to answer some of those questions. Today we're going to talk about why do people with dementia make lists. You will notice, if you have been the caregiver of a person with dementia, that there's lots of lists, there's lots of calendars, there's lots of notebooks, there's lots of things in their environment that are reminders to them, and that's exactly what it is. The reason why there's so many is because they will make a list or start a list, forget that they've made that list or started that list, and start another one. They might buy a lot of brand new calendars, they might buy a lot of journals, just a lot of regular notebooks, and you may find them everywhere in the house. Simply because they know, even in stage 2, 3, definitely by 3, that they are losing the ability to remember everyday occurrences. They are losing the ability to remember when their doctor's appointments are, when they take their medicine, when important things are happening in their lives and in the lives of their family and friends, their church family, and they want to remember those things, and they know that they can't depend on their brain. So they use lists, copious amounts of lists and calendars and diaries and notebooks, and you will find that. And that is why it is a compensatory strategy that we all use. We all use diaries and lists and grocery lists and calendars. And some people love, to buy new calendars and, to fill them up with things that don't have dementia. So imagine if you knew that your brain was failing you, your brain was letting you down, you would need even more of those. So that is it in a nutshell. That is why people with dementia make lists and keep calendars and things like that. You will find probably more than you even realize once they have progressed down through the stages, and maybe you are cleaning out their home, maybe even at the time of their death, and you will find little pieces of paper with lists on it. Don't allow it to sadden you. It's really a very intelligent operation. They know that they are losing pieces of information that they need, and they have figured out a compensatory strategy to compensate. That's exactly what it means, to compensate for their lack of memory. So it's a very intelligent application of outside resources to help your internal memory. So again, be thankful that they are able to, make those lists, and don't make fun of them, or don't berate them for it or anything like that. It is absolutely natural, and it is something that people with dementia do across the board. If you have any questions, if you would like to have a question, why does my person with dementia do this? Why do people with dementia do this? Leave it down below, and I will answer those questions. We can do this series as long as we want to. I want to just do a 5-day series, and I'm going to go ahead and record all of them today, but I'll upload them one at a time, Monday through Friday, and we'll get to the bottom of some of these issues, okay? But if you have a question that you need answered, I will definitely come back and answer that question, okay? All right, thank y'all. Oh, and also, if you need a group of people who understand all of these peculiarities, all these quirks of people with dementia, come on over to the Facebook group. It's called Dementia with Grace Caregiver Support Group. And there's a bunch of geniuses over there. I say that all the time, but it's the truth. There was a lot of help given over the weekend, and some people really cued in to some other people's answers to the questions that they had, and it answered some questions that they were having. So it's just a great group of people, and it's a great support system to have, and we would love to see you there. So all right, I will talk to y'all in the next one. Love y'all. Bye. Mwah.